This is the best way in 2025 that you could find yourself a pickup truck, a good pickup truck, solid, good pickup truck, and don't have to spend a fortune. I'm telling you guys, you don't have to spend too much. This is what you got to do. I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video right now, y'all. What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Good afternoon or good morning to you. Welcome back to another video. And if you are in a market trying to find yourself a pickup truck, I'm going to share with you guys how I feel like the best way you can go about finding yourself a good deal and a good pickup truck. But before we get into this topic, I'm going to say, if you are here for your first time, guys, do me a huge favor. Click that like and click that subscribe button. Help support the channel. I would definitely appreciate it. Why you want to subscribe to my channel? Because number one, if you're a Mopar guy, you're into cars and stuff like that, maybe here and there I talk about myself, but if you're into these trucks or these 4th generation Ram, I'm going to be modifying. I am currently modifying my Ram. Pretty much, I got a 2014 Ram, had this truck for about, let's just say 2 years now. And I'm planning on doing a swap. That's like the biggest thing I'm planning on doing on this truck. Going from a 5.7 Hemi to a 6.4 Hemi. And that's like the goal for this truck pretty much. But right now, I'm just doing little add-on stuff pretty much. But right now, the truck is, if you guys don't know, if you're new here or whatever, the truck is lower. I'm on Beltec, coilovers in the front and Beltec springs in the back. And I believe this is like a 2.4 drop. Not really low, but it's kind of low. And right now the truck is a stock truck. I haven't really done much besides core intake, oil catch can, lowering springs, muffler delete. Pretty much is still stock, but it's not going to be a stock for a long time. Like what I'm currently planning on doing is just really turning this truck into because this is my daily driver, and I want to turn this truck into a nice, fun street truck that I can drive. Also, make it look as good as possible, but it's really about me making it fast. So that's my goal. So if you guys love stuff like that, or if you into, things like that, just hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. I'll definitely appreciate it. So how can you really go about finding yourself a good deal if you are in a market trying to get yourself a pickup truck? Number one, I know this is going to sound kind of crazy to you guys, but yes, I feel like this is like the best way only to certain circumstance. Best way is for you to buy yourself used. Do not go new. Buy used. Especially if money is like the biggest thing for most people trying to, not spend too much money, got a tight budget. You can buy yourself used. Like you'll save a ton of money instead of you going a route of new. Now hear me out, right? The reason why I state that you got to buy yourself a used pickup truck, right? Because most of the time, even when you go to a dealership, a used pickup truck, you will have like a way more better discount. And sometimes even if you add a certified pre-owned dealership, because I know most people tend to worry about the fact that, oh, I'm going to get a used truck, but I can't have warranty. Most of the time now, dealership will offer you warranty for a short amount of time. But sometimes if you bought, because I had a car before in the past, I bought a used and it had warranty on it from because I think I was the second owner. It had warranty on it from like the factory. It had like the factory warranty on it still for about, I think like a year or something like that. Sometimes if you come across something like that, especially if you're buying like a used pickup truck, most people think that, I feel like most people, when they think about used, they think that you're gonna they're gonna end up with like a beat up truck or something that been abused. Like when I mean used, like I'm saying like you finding yourself a clean title truck, um, pretty much not over three, I'll say to be realistic, three owners, a good Carfax such as vehicle maintenance history, pretty much stuff like that. Also, we obviously another big thing that I look at is the fact that the vehicle, how well the vehicle is maintained. Pretty much from the outside, you look at it from the outside, inside, you can still find yourself a good, pretty much like a good used new truck, if that makes sense. Like I'm saying, like in today's world, like the best way in 2025 is to buy used. So when you are buying used, not the fact that you just also gonna be saving yourself a ton of money, is you gotta like I feel like you got more options like when you buying used, because like if you go to like a good certified pre-owned dealership, they would have a ton of different trucks there that's like used. Now on the other hand, if you go on a route of new, you're gonna be spending way more money. And I think you gotta the sales. I think the sales tax too. I don't know. I think this might be different for some states, but most of the time is like probably what, I don't know. Probably I'm putting out numbers out there. I really don't know, but I'll say like probably 5%, 10%, somewhere around there. Now, those things will eat you the f up when you, especially if you get in like a new pickup truck. Let's be realistic. If you buying a new Ram, right, a new Ram right now, 2025 Ram, dude, you're gonna be spending like 60, 70, depending on the spec of the truck. And there's a whole more like there's a lot more stuff that come into play when you are going a route of buying a brand new truck. And the dealerships, they have a lot of scammy ways and stuff like that to try to squeeze every penny out of you, just so you can be able to spend all your money. And then the good thing, the not good thing, but the thing is, once you get a truck, you in the back of your mind happy as hell because you see a brand new truck, you the first owner and stuff like that. But once you drive it off the lot, this is the thing, you drop down your value for your truck, drop the f down. So you're not going to be getting what the hell you spent on that before. You're not even going to be getting that if you decide to trade that truck back in. But it's always better. I just feel like with the world we're living in now, if you're going to buy anything, unless I'll say, if it's like some kind of for a business purpose or something like that. Now, business, if you doing business, going around business, getting a pickup truck for business, this and that. Now, that's when I would suggest that you can still find yourself a good used pickup truck for your business. But if it's really like, because I know for a fact, if you have a business, you are looking for a certain kind of pickup truck to buy. So most of the time, I would say like to go the route of new, because you got to have a certain pickup truck, and you're not going to really have much option like that if you're going to buy used, if that makes sense. But I would highly recommend, guys, if you are, the best way you can go about buying any kind of vehicle nowadays, just go the used route. Unless you balling out like that. If you balling out like that, price not a thing. Do yourself a favor, And besides too, like, you guys got to understand, one thing that I can't stand now, like I feel like every year is going to get worse, is the fact that these dealerships out here, like, they coming up with some crazy prices on these vehicles, like these trucks, cars, everything. This is why when you see these new cars come out, they sit there for years and years, and then sometimes, like, probably like the smaller guys, like the smaller dealerships will probably, I'm assuming like the bigger dealership, when they can't sell all their inventory, it goes to auction. Smaller guys buy it, and then they put that on their lot. Pretty much I feel like that's how it pretty much go. But you gotta understand, like, buying new now is like the biggest rip off. These dealerships is having a freaking play date, pretty much a play date with the fact that, inflation, obviously inflation is like the biggest thing too. The fact that that's like, inflation is like a big favor for like the large dealership, because they could create whatever car they want to create, truck, add whatever, they want to add to it, and put like a large price tag on it, and hope that us middle class people and stuff like that, or high class, lower class, whatever, will come and grab it, this and that, and they get the bigger piece of the pie. But that's just me. I just feel like the right way to do it now, unless like if money not an issue, then yeah. But I just feel like you get a better, you just get a much better deal when you are buying a used truck. At the end of the day, you get a much more better deal. Like, I get a warranty, you get warranty, all that stuff. Buying new, you got a brand new truck, low miles, all that stuff. But hear me out, like these new trucks now, they're not really built the best now. So I wouldn't really try to put the effort into trying to get something brand new, spending, you spending way more money too anyway. So, I just feel like the smartest thing you could do now, if you're gonna buy a truck, best way, buy used. I went that route plenty of time. Maybe someday I might get a new truck, but I went that route plenty of times and stuff. And I would say it's definitely the best way for you to go. But that's going to be it for this upload, guys. Do me a favor. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.